afternoon. It's 4:12 on Monday, December the 15th. And in 1 week, I will be in Missouri. Yay! Visiting family, getting into the whole Christmas spirit, having a great time, all that good stuff. Now, somebody has already said to me that they don't really understand what I'm talking about whenever it comes to the computer thing. Well, the computer thing is actually pretty simple. Take a look at the computer in the family room or wherever it is, if it's a family computer or if it's your own personal computer. It's generally a big box, most likely silver or black in color. Now, inside this box, that is made up of ABS plastic and either steel or aluminum, will be the following things, especially if it's off the shelf at Walmart, Target, or Kmart maybe, wherever you bought it, and it's just right off the shelf. It is going to have a processor underneath a aluminum heatsink that looks like a bunch of vents, and a fan, a motherboard, a hard drive, at least 2 sticks of RAM, and they're about that long and about that thick. And about yay tall. And on top of that, you're going to have the power supply. All of these are connected together inside this aluminum or steel and plastic box. Every single one of these components are upgradable, and in all honesty, not a really bad place to start building your own computer. It actually will save you a lot of money, but you'll have a few issues with certain things whenever it comes to upgrading them. For example, some computer manufacturers, for example, HP, may only accept a certain type of RAM, and that is currently DDR3. Nothing takes DDR4 except for the Extreme platform from Intel, and you're looking at a minimum of $1,000 to get that started. Now, what you're going to have in that steel or aluminum and plastic box that you share with the family is going to be extremely basic. It's only there to get you to Facebook, to Netflix, to Twitter, to whatever websites you go to. Now, on that motherboard, there will be a PCI Express slot. It doesn't look like any of the others. It's a little bit on the long side, and it just looks kind of weird when you look at how rectangular all of the others look. That is where a video card for the modern day would go. And just about any video card you can buy, even $100 video card, is better than what you already have. And if you aren't real sure what that power supply, it's another metal box inside that metal box, is able to handle, you buy a video card that does not require a power source outside of, you just plug it in and forget about it. And how you can tell if a video card requires additional power is towards the back of it, either pointing straight out the back or coming up off the top, there will be a little black set of pin connections, I guess is the way I can most easily explain. It looks like something plugs into it. It looks like an electrical outlet, but really weird. It'll be 6 or 8, most likely 6. most common for entry-level video cards in the around $150 range. They don't really require it for everyday use, but for a lot of games that require a lot of 3D graphic processing, they might need that to help suck in a little bit more energy to give them the horsepower that they need. But some video cards come with it, and then you can look at the same video card from another manufacturer and it won't have it. It really depends on the manufacturer. That is the easiest thing to start upgrading your computer with. If you are not going to do a complete build of a system, you start with upgrading the video card. $100 is better than what you've already got. Yes, you can get into much more expensive video cards that give you a lot better performance, but then you might actually have to upgrade the power supply, and that it's not hard. You can buy the power supply, everything pretty much plugs into a very specific point, and you just go from there. However, it is daunting to somebody who has never done anything before. Once again, look to some of the people that I keep referring to: Jake's 2 Cents, Awesome Sauce News. Well, network now, it started as Awesome Sauce News. Paul's Hardware, Newegg TV, the Tech Syndicate. Start with their videos and you'll see you'll get a better insight as to what I'm talking about, because I cannot visually throw something up there for you to see whenever I am in a car and these things are physical and quite bulky, and holding up something like this would obstruct my view for driving. And I'm just saying, you know. Slow down there, guys. Jesus. Now, if you want a more powerful video card and you're looking to spend in the $600 to $700 range, there's options. There's great options. And the best part about it is, interesting, food truck called Cheerburger, and it's got silhouettes of cheerleaders on it. The first thing you really need to look at is what it is going to take to power that video card. And the new NVIDIA video cards, the GTX 970 and 980, really only require 2 6-band connectors. What that means is, from the power supply, you will see 2 cables that have an end on them that have 6 things that plug into something, and they're called pins. Some power supplies come with a 6 plus 2 pin connector, which means you can plug it into something that requires 8 pins. Now, whenever you go to upgrade to a much beefier video card, you want to make sure your entire system can handle it. If it's an off-the-shelf computer, it's going to be really heavy. I'm going to say you've got a 50-50 chance. But, you know, you can try it. Worst case scenario is it doesn't give you the performance that everybody else is getting, and that's because the rest of your hardware is limiting you, which is always a good reason to upgrade the rest of your computer. And then you go to a site like PC Part Picker, look at what you can buy, and set the money and start setting money aside to start buying those other parts. Whether it's a new processor, new motherboard, new RAM, whatever the case may be that you want to upgrade, just start with PC Part Picker, and it'll make your life a heck of a lot easier. And it'll help you plan out future upgrades, because what costs one price today could go up or down tomorrow. It's as simple as that. Nothing in the technology world is a constant. And two right lanes. What? Why they make my life hard? It's not actually. Okay. So we start with PC Part Picker. We go and we look. We see how much things cost. We realize that everything costs a lot of money, but it's an investment, especially if you're looking to do video streaming while you're playing a video game, or if you're wanting to do how-to videos on YouTube from your kitchen, or how to play certain games, or even how to build a computer, which I will be getting into shortly after the start of the year. Whenever I start upgrading my computer, I'm going to wait until I have all the parts so I can walk you all through this process step by step. Yes, there are several people out there that will tell you how to build a computer. I am going to try to do it the best way possible. I'm not saying their way is wrong. I just haven't gone and looked at theirs because I know how to build a computer. Just like I know how to build an engine. I know how to do these things. I can take an engine block, I can buy the pistons, I can buy the cam, the crank, everything I need to get that engine running. I can do that. I can even do a video on that. But that's a lot more expensive than what I'm planning on doing. But I can do that. Not everybody can. I want to help people do that. That is why I am doing these things. That's why I am doing these videos, to help people. And also, I'm just doing it thematic right now because I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. Oh, yes I do. Today is mine and Shelly's anniversary. 2 years. We've been together since the moment I decided I wanted that woman in my life. It's been 2 years. And it doesn't really feel like it's been 2 years. Time has flown by so quickly that whenever I think about whenever we went on our very first date, it's like, wow, it was that long ago. It seems like it was quite literally just a few months ago, or depending on how tired I am, it can feel like yesterday. But it has been an extremely incredible 2 years. Yes, we've had a couple of fights. What couple doesn't? We've come out of each one of those better for it, and I do not regret having them because it made us better. So, Shelly, whenever you see this, after I get it posted at some point, I love you and thank you for the best 2 years of my life thus far. Thank you.